Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Dallas Insightful Tarot. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that I can help you and bring you clarity into your situation and love. Remember to only take that which resonates with you, leave the rest for another Scorpio that needs to hear this message, okay? So let's jump in. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Woo! Hang on, Scorpio. Okay, bunch of cards fell out. Angels, ancestors, Holy Spirit of the divine, hand of the white light, please protect and guide me as I go through the tarot. Give me the most precise, clear, and accurate messages for the sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I'm going to lay out the spread first and we'll go over everything afterwards. Okay? Thank you for all of the love and support that you've given me, all your tips and donations. Remember that if you do choose and feel guided to donate, my Cash App is in the description box below. I also have a payment plan, okay, or PayPal for payments too, okay? So if you choose to donate, you'll automatically be entered into a drawing for a free personal 15-minute reading. Okay, I do the drawing every first Friday and every third Friday. So let's jump in. Let's see. Let me lay out the spread real quick. That's on camera. There we go. Bottom of the deck, we have not enough, okay? So somebody here I feel like is I feel like you could be frustrated in this relationship. This is causing a lot of frustration. Maybe because you feel like maybe this person has ego issues. Okay, maybe you feel like that they, for some reason, maybe whatever reason you might feel that they lack confidence here in this situation, and that's what's kept this kind of stagnant and not moving forward. Okay, I feel like that's been annoying to you. With camera being here, this person is thinking about you. Okay, this is what's on their mind. I feel like they are trying to, I think they're thinking about things that's gone on in the past here between the both of you. They're trying to, I'm feeling like they might have tried to put this away in the past and just tried to maybe move on from this and push their feelings aside, but I don't feel like it's been easy. Okay, it might have been something that they did. They feel that, maybe they feel like there's nothing that they could do to make this better. Okay, what their feelings are is the Grim Reaper. Okay, so I'm feeling with this card, I feel like this person thinks that maybe that their chance is over. Okay, that the relationship's over. They might feel like that you're not going to give them a second chance. They might feel like the need to possibly work on themselves and try to grow and transform their lives, maybe so that they can work and be better. Okay, this is definitely somebody that I feel like you've let go, or somebody that's done something wrong to you where maybe you pulled your energy back. Okay, but this person can't quit thinking about you. This is all they're thinking about right now because this isn't their thoughts. I feel like this person wants to prove something to you because they do want to have something where the both of you can come back together, and I feel like they want you to trust them again, okay? They want you to feel like that the two of you can be together, okay? I think the problem in this situation, though, with engagement ring here is somebody might have a fear of commitment, okay? They might have a fear of, maybe settling down with one specific person. And with not enough being here, I feel like this person, it's like they sabotage something, okay? Maybe because of confidence issues. They could be very jealous, okay? This is a repetitive cycle that this person, I feel like this is something that this person is persistently trying to work on, and they can persistently sabotage things, okay? Because of their confidence issues. Maybe because of past relationships that they've been in. But it's like this person that always, it's maybe that they're not assertive enough is what I'm hearing. Okay, but they have a lack of confidence, and this has always been something that's created struggle here. This person might not have even, displayed these feelings, or maybe you didn't even know this about this person. This person could come off as very arrogant and maybe pretending like they don't care. But with mask here, I just feel like this person is somebody who's scared of showing their true feelings. So this person could have maybe projected their fears on you, and maybe you're feeling that you're not enough for this person because they're making you feel that way. They want to, it's like this person is really good at trying to manipulate the situation and trick you into thinking that you're not enough, when in actuality this is how this person feels, okay? And I feel like that's why maybe you get very different feelings and mixed emotions from this person all the time. It's like one day this person seems like they're really into you, and it's because, you know, maybe they're having a good day, they're feeling confident about something that's gone positive in their life, and then the next they're, you know, not answering text messages, and it's not because of you, it's because this person, maybe something happens in their life that day where they don't feel good enough, or maybe somebody tells them something. This person's emotions are really all over the place is what I'm feeling. And I feel like it's caused you to sort of feel like you're on a roller coaster ride, okay? Because this person just continuously with hammer, they're continuously, it's something that's repetitively done over and over, where this person just, they're letting fear and ego get in the way. They're getting frustrated with the relationship because of their own lack of confidence, and this is causing self-sabotage. I feel like in the past, this person, they could be your twin flame, they could be heartbroken, okay? This person could have energy that's very opposite of yours. It could be completely different, but this person is feeling deeply hurt and sad right now because of a separation. They're grieving this connection, and you might not know that. They could be fearing that you're possibly going out, conversing, and meeting other people, okay? They could be worried that maybe friendships that you have around you could be turning into something more. But I feel like this person also has a problem with sort of being self-absorbed of time, with the golden mirror being here. This person gets really into their ego. They could possibly love bomb you. They have narcissistic tendencies sometimes, and I feel like you've been in this energy of, I feel like you've been having a positive mindset for the most part, okay? You're trying to manifest what you want. I feel like you are trying to show gratitude and put out there in the universe what it is that you want, stating your intentions. I feel like this is something that you've been learning and expanding. I feel like you are in a new energy, in a new phase, preparing for some sort of union, whether it be with this person or somebody else, okay? I do feel like at times that you want to call this person, okay? I do feel like maybe you could maybe replay conversations over in your head, you know, thinking, you know, what if I said this? What if I did that? Because there's a lot of memories here, right? You are missing this person. You do want to make new memories with this person. And I feel like this is somebody who you do have a lot of love for. You feel like you were in love with this person. They were falling in love. You like the attention this person gives you. And I feel like there's a lot of unconditional love I'm hearing, because this person does make you happy. It's just taken so much time. And I feel like that's what's been frustrating. So for a lot of you, I feel like maybe you could have just, you could have maybe felt like you weren't receiving what you're needing, and maybe moved on from the situation temporarily because you didn't get what you needed, and you're trying to make progress in your life, okay? Because like I said, it was taking too much time. For a lot of you, you might feel like this person has a decision to make and they were taking too long, okay? You felt like maybe this person was stringing you along. Stringing you along, and that maybe possibly that they were trying to have a new beginning somewhere else, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you try to liberate yourself from this situation because you do want some sort of divine union here. You do want an everlasting love. You want a relationship that's going to lead to marriage, to having something where, you know, it's a partnership, not just one-sided, I'm hearing, okay? And I feel like in order for this to happen, somebody's going to have to talk about the separation and the pattern that's taken place here, and maybe the treatment of abandonment that they might have made you feel, and give you some sort of clarity in order for you to feel safe in this connection again. They're going to need to give you some sort of truth, okay? And I feel like this is something, you're just trying to make healthy decisions right now and choices for yourself, and I feel like it's because you've been up and down, and I feel like you can't handle it anymore is what Spirit's saying, okay? But I feel like with engagement bringing here, or with self-indulgence, this is how this person is viewing you. This person does see you as somebody who is focusing on yourself right now, okay? They're seeing you possibly healing from anything that's taken place in the past. They're seeing you as somebody who is showing yourself that love that maybe you haven't shown yourself in a while. And this could be the thing that is attracting this person. You know, typically when we pull our energy away, people, it's like all of a sudden, boom, here, like a boomerang, they come back, right? So I feel like this is drawing this person back in, and they're seeing you love yourself, and that is highly attractive to people, okay? But like I said, they have commitment issues, because this is the challenge here in this connection. The challenge is Can you have a partnership here with somebody who's going to commit to you fully and not constantly change their mind or think that they're not enough every day, you know, taking you on an emotional up and down roller coaster? Okay. This person's intentions or their next actions towards you is heart with a key. Okay. So they do want to have a conversation with you. They do want to have some sort of union where they get together and that they tell you that, you know, they think you're the one, okay? But can it lead to this engagement ring? Can it lead to a partnership and a commitment, which is what you're wanting? Because I don't feel like you're a Scorpio right now that's willing to settle and take anything less. You're tired of, you know, things going okay for a while, and then this person might have a moment with their, you know, confidence issues or thinking that they're not enough, and then they go right back to how they were. And I don't think that you're wanting that, Scorpio. I think you're wanting somebody who's really going to give you what it is that you need because you're mature and you're growing. The advice from Spirit is mask, okay? So the advice from Spirit is that somebody needs to stop hiding their feelings and diluting them and making them seem like they're not as much as they are, and showing their true feelings and explaining and expressing how truly that they feel about you, okay? Until that's done, this cannot be a union that comes together, whether this is you or them, maybe even the both of you I'm hearing. So maybe both of you need to express your true feelings. Maybe you're a Scorpio that is ascending, but you need to possibly, in order to get this abundance, okay, you have to keep that positive mindset. You have to, you know, ask for what it is that you want, but you have to also be positive. But ascending, you're going to need to say what you want, okay? Even if it means making sure that you are the one to first put yourself out there and taking this mask off, do it, okay? Because I feel like you're done waiting, Scorpio, okay? Good messages. Okay, so let's jump into a spread. Let's do one overall oracle, Scorpio, and see what we got. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for Scorpio, please. Okay. We have attend to the details. Okay. You could be dealing with a Virgo, with this being the card of, or last quarter moon in Virgo. Okay. Attend to the details. So I feel like there's some little things that maybe you're not paying attention to, that you could be overlooking or not thinking about, that could be causing more stagnation here than need be. Let's see. I want to see one more. What is attend to the details, Spirit? Relax. Reflect on your priorities. So you could be neglecting priorities here that needs to be taken care of before this can even be moving forward, okay? And maybe for some of you, you could be, you could be overthinking, maybe attending to your details, reflecting on your priorities, what needs to get done, and just relaxing, not overthinking it. Maybe you're giving too much energy and putting into the situation the need be. Maybe this person just needs a little bit of time to work on themselves. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer or an Aquarius as well. Okay, so let's jump into the spread. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Okay, so let me give this a shuffle, a few shuffles, and then we'll jump in. Spirit guides, give me the messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Maybe you're just really hesitant and very, you know, not wanting to work with this person. Maybe you feel that you're not going to work well together. I noticed the 9 of Wands, and I also saw the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, you could be in your head about this. Okay, what's the overall situation, please, Spirit, for Scorpio? Okay, we have, yeah, that's too many, hang on. I'm not going to take any reversals unless they tell me to. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. Tell me what the challenge is here in the situation, or the obstacles. Okay, we have the Fool. Okay, I'm going to put these up in a upright position instead of the cross, so it's still going to be the same spread. Tell me what the what's in the conscious thoughts. Okay. We have the 5 of Wands. Okay. Spirit, tell me about the what's above them. What's above them? Driving the situation. We have the 8 of Wands. So this is okay. Spirit, tell me about the past. Tell me about the cards affecting the past, the current. Okay, that's too many. Tell me the card that's representing the past that's currently affecting the future, or, yeah, present moment. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the near future, please, Spirit. Where's the near future? Okay, wait, there's 2 of them, but they told me to take both. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to put both of them just like this. Okay, Spirit, tell me about what is Scorpio's attitude towards the situation? Scorpio's attitude towards the situation. Okay, they told me to take this one. We have the 4 of Wands. Okay, tell me about Scorpio's, what is their environment surrounding this connection, please, Spirit? Tell me about the environment. We have the Page of Swords. And tell me about the hopes and fears of this connection for Scorpio, please. The Ace of Cups. Last one, what is the possible outcome in the situation? Okay, we have the Star. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So this person is somebody you're very sensual about. I feel like you have a lot of romantic feelings. This is a connection that makes you feel good in all the right places. Okay, I don't know if Spirit said to say that. So this person, it's like you have a very sensual connection. This is somebody who you feel like you can't wait for them to touch your skin, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that's so random. This person thinks you have soft skin. I don't know why I'm hearing that. They could be somebody who is a little bit darker than somebody that you typically date. Doesn't have to mean that they're different. I don't know, maybe they're just super tanned and they went out on vacation, or maybe you're colored and you just this is a darker skinned person. I don't know if the Spirit's saying that. I'm noticing that with this guy right here. Okay, especially with me seeing the Queen of Cups, which is your energy, Scorpio. And this doesn't have to be everybody, okay? It's just for some of you. This could be just be somebody from a different background. Maybe for some of you, this person could even specifically have like Indian in them, like Cherokee Indian or Arapaho. I don't know. Could be many things. This person could also be a Gemini for some of you. Okay. So let's start off with the first card, which is the card that represents the present moment, okay? It refers to maybe the primary concerns that's on your mind right now, okay? So it could be because somebody's walked away in the past, okay? That could certainly be one of the things. But what I'm really getting from this card, Scorpio, is that maybe this is a card that's telling me in your present moment that your concern is maybe that somebody isn't particularly very emotional in this connection. It's like you feel like maybe something's missing, maybe even on a spiritual level. You feel that there's somebody here that maybe has caused you many disappointments, okay? They've withdrawn from the situation. They've made you feel abandoned. They've maybe even used some other forms of escapism to get away. Okay, this is about a man who's walking away on this card, if you notice, right? A man who's walking away, standing in the foreground behind there, okay? The cups are arranged in a way that it looks like just that one is missing, right? Oh, no, it doesn't. There's 8. But they're all still up, okay? A sign that emotional fulfillment and some sort of wholeness is lacking here in the situation. He's turned his back on these cups, and he has like this sense of loss and disappointment, and he's sort of shuffling away towards the mountains, okay? Representing that there's some sort of awareness that it's not going to be easy on this journey with those mountains, okay? And although clearly it might be necessary for him to have true happiness, long-term happiness. And the moon is showing, right? So with the moon showing in this night sky, it's illuminating the path that's ahead. And this man is leaving the dead of night, hoping to maybe go unnoticed, suggesting that maybe there's a level of escape, okay, or avoidance to this card. And this is a person who maybe you fear that you're going to get with this person and they're just going to walk away again. Okay, the number 8 could be important to you. Maybe something specifically happened on the 8th, maybe because we have another 8 out here. You could be seeing 888, I'm hearing. For some of you, your birthday could be on the 4th or the 5th, the 8th, or the 17th. I'm also hearing 16th. Okay. So I feel like you might feel compelled to walk away from something that's disappointing you in this situation. It can also mean that maybe you're turning back on something that's been unfulfilling, and maybe a living arrangement, possibly, but it was something that I feel like was a creative source of your happiness at one time, but now it's only bringing you pain. And I feel like this is something that you've invested yourself emotionally in, but it's like you feel that maybe despite all of your efforts, that your best efforts, that you're just constantly left in disappointment. And it hasn't just turned out the way that you expected it to. And you realize that you're no longer getting anything out of the situation. So it's like now the choice is to put it behind you and to move on with your life, even if that brings you sadness as you say goodbye. I feel that you sense that something's just missing here, particularly an emotional or spiritual connection or a level that you're just, instead of waiting around to get these things to get better, you know that you need to leave because it's an unfulfilling situation. Maybe you waited too long. And some people, it might not make sense that you're doing this, maybe to others, because on the face of it, it looks like you have everything, right, that you wish for, but deep down you just know that it's not serving your highest good. And I feel like you feel like it's just time to let go and move on, okay? And I feel like maybe this could be a form you could be using this as like an escapism, because this can talk about escaping a problematic emotional situation and maybe even avoiding psychological issues and concerns. So maybe you're trying to just push this down and not think about it. With that mask that came out in the spread before, that could definitely be a possibility, okay? You just don't want to feel this pain because it's been painful, okay? You just want it to pretend like it's no longer existing, and you could be just refusing to deal with it because it's too hard. You know, you repress these emotions, and you know, possibly refuse to have any conversations with people about what's going on, and maybe you just instead prefer to pretend that everything's okay and avoiding this situation altogether, okay? Interesting. Okay, so let's go to card 2 in the challenger. What's obstacles is causing this? Okay, we have the Fool card, which is a major arcana. Okay, so this card, it trumps a lot of the other cards because it is a major. We have 3 majors out here. We have the Fool, we have the Fool, the Star, and the Tower. Okay. So as an obstacle with the Fool card being there, typically the Fool can come up and depending on the surrounding cards, it can be, you know, it could be go either way. It could be either positive or negative, okay? But I feel like with the surrounding cards, and because it's coming up as an obstacle in the situation that's challenging the card 1, okay, which is walking away, I feel like somebody doesn't take this relationship serious. You know, this is a person who's sort of impulsive. They don't really take anything serious. They don't, it's kind of like they're like, la 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 la, they don't care what happens. I feel like the part of the problem is somebody could be walking away, you could be walking away because this person just didn't take this relationship very seriously, okay? This is somebody who might have just played a lot of games, okay? Just felt like, it's like maybe they just took it all as a joke, and maybe it made you feel like your feelings were just, for whatever reason, they made you feel like that your feelings weren't validated, that, you know, maybe you were silly for feeling this way, because this person could be very immature, very childish, okay? But this is something that's keeping the situation from getting resolved, that somebody's sort of immature and childish. Or it could also be talking about that somebody's not willing to take a risk to have a new beginning. Maybe somebody's too scared because they're so folly, they're not done going out and gallibagging, or how do you say that? Gallibagging? I don't even know that word. I don't know, that's not my language, so maybe somebody uses that word, but somebody's not done messing around, okay? And they're not taking this very seriously, and it's causing the situation, it's keeping it from getting it resolved and moving forward. And it could even maybe be the problem or the challenge in the situation that you're experiencing in this moment, okay? And it's somebody who just they're just not taking anything very seriously. They're very impulsive. They go based upon their feelings at that moment. They don't think things through. Okay, this is something that appears that's it's like a disadvantage. It's like your partnership isn't just too seriously. It's something that most likely doesn't have a future usually. Okay. But they might have sort of ill intentions. They're might not looking for anything but just fun, okay? They might breeze in and out of your life and give you false hope is what I'm hearing. This person just, I feel like with that fear of that Fool being there, okay? And then earlier in the previous spread that we just had, with the other cards, we did see part of the challenge was somebody might have a fear of commitment and settling down. And with this Fool being here, again, in a challenging position, it's just telling me maybe somebody doesn't have the best intentions towards you. They don't feel like settling down anytime soon. It might just be a good time, okay? And I hate to, you know, be honest, but I don't want, I mean, not to be honest, I hate to be honest. Let me rephrase that, Scorpio. I want to be honest with you because I would hate for you to try to pursue something that isn't really the best, okay, for you. Okay, you don't want to waste your time on anything, okay? I'm not saying this person doesn't feel that way, but in their energy that's showing me right now, that is an obstacle here. This could also be your energy. Maybe you're not looking for anything serious. But it's just saying, therefore, with this person just wanting a good time or that being the challenge, the future with this individual really can't be guaranteed on one way or another, okay? It might be because they just, due to a lack of consideration, simple as that, leading you on maybe even unintentionally, unless you've had your talk and you expressed your feelings to that person. Because we did have part of the advice from Spirit was mask, which was to express yourself. Maybe they don't know how you truly feel. On the more positive side, though, maybe the challenge, maybe you just see this person as a fun person who you see yourself having fun around, okay? But it's not taken very seriously. but it's just something not yet set in stone. This person is somebody I feel like who likes to live in the present moment. They want to enjoy the fun that they're having now, and they're not really all about the future. So I wouldn't expect too much commitment from this person. They're not ready to provide this for you. I don't even feel like they're ready to provide that for themselves. Okay? So with card 3 being the card that represents the basis of this foundation. Remember, I always talk about that. The foundation is like the, pouring that concrete down before you build your home, right? It's the foundation. It has to be the most sturdy in structure in order for your structure to stand up properly. So this isn't the best foundation. Your foundation is 5 of Wands. There's conflict here. There's competition. There's arguments. There's disagreements. All these people are fighting each other, and it's like all of them are like, no, I got this. No, I got this. And it's like there's a lot of drama going on in the situation. And with that being the foundation, it just doesn't look very positive. I don't know about you, but I don't want my foundation in my home being a bunch of people yelling at each other, not really knowing how to work together. Because I'm sure if these people, all of the people on the card, if they could work together, they could probably build something really badass. Because the thing is these people on this card, they're all experts at what they do. They're all really amazing because there's potential on each one of these sticks. That's why you see the leaves growing on them. Okay, but they're not working together. They're all working against each other, and that's kind of how it is. It's like you guys are going against each other. Yes, there's a lot of potential here for this relationship to have longevity, but with there being people that are having disagreements and arguments around, maybe even third parties, this is just saying that none of you can work together, and nobody's even attempting to try to maybe fix this. And that's the foundation. You don't want that to be the foundation of the people that are building your home, right? Okay, or your relationship, should I say. It could be, this is also talking possibly maybe, in your subconscious linked to maybe influences that are being posed by maybe even someone else around your situation. Could be you, could be this person. Maybe they have people around them that are sort of in their ear causing them conflict, okay? But it's just something that is you're experiencing maybe even from the distant past that's still affecting you right now in this present moment. Maybe there's a conflict here that's keeping you guys from moving forward because maybe this person could have put you in competition. Okay? So card 4 is all about, it represents the past, okay? This is something that is saying that, no, I'm sorry, this is not, no. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the past, okay? This is about the past. This is saying, and this could be recent or distant, okay? But this is relevant to the situation either way, okay? This can indicate maybe something that has come to a conclusion in a way that maybe you judge this to not be so good, okay? So maybe this was moving too quickly, or maybe you thought somebody wasn't moving quick enough, okay? I wasn't trying to say this was the past, okay? I apologize. Let me rephrase that, okay? This is what's in your thoughts about something that maybe took place in the past, okay? Let me rephrase that. That is affecting your feelings and your position in this connection, okay? There could have been some news that came in the past that maybe made you rethink this, okay? You could have heard something that could have came in quickly that was unexpected, and it could have changed the speed of the events. It could have slowed it down or made it speed up. But there's something here, some sort of news that you got in the past that I feel like it could have maybe put a halt on things, or maybe it could have even made things move ahead even quicker, or maybe slow them down, okay? Considering maybe you considered your next steps before moving forward with the situation. But it's about some sort of immediate information that came out, okay, that's relating to communication or something that was unexpected, okay? And I feel like this could be talking about, with surrounding cards being the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. It could have been about possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That possibly could have been about an air sign, doesn't have to be, but it could have also been about somebody watching you from a distance, somebody that had a new beginning, okay? Having a new beginning somewhere else. It could have also been about somebody leaving something that you thought that they had a new beginning with, or even maybe somebody, and possibly could have been even about somebody who went to some get-together or gathering that was a celebration that maybe this person was connected to, okay, or not. It could have been somebody even quite literally that was leaving a marriage, or that had a new beginning, that could have been watching you, or that you could have been watching this person, okay? So take that as it resonates. It's not going to be the same for everybody, okay? So in the recent past, which is right now, or could be the present moment, we have the Queen of Swords, okay? This could have happened recently, or this could be happening currently at this time. Queen of Swords, I feel like there's some sort of truth that came out. Okay, so you might have heard some unexpected news here with the Eight of Wands that's affecting the situation that you were not expecting. Okay, and you could have maybe recently just gave this person some sort of communication, and if you didn't give them any communication, or they didn't give you any communication or truth, then this could be saying that you're waiting for some sort of truth, or maybe you sort of shut your feelings off towards this person and you're expecting them to clarify something. Okay, and you could just be cold and sort of you know, pulling your emotions, you know, putting your emotions behind you and, you know, pushing them down like we talked about a second ago, in order to hear this person out. Maybe that's what you're waiting on. Okay, and I do feel like you're going to get something, because I'm noticing specifically how this Queen of Swords is looking towards this Tower and this Two of Wands. Okay, so it's telling me in the near future, this is the near future card, you're going to find something out. Okay, and it's going to be something that causes a tower. Okay, towers don't always have to be negative. They don't always have to be negative. So it could be something that you're finding out that maybe changes your mind about something. Okay, but either way, if you're wanting something long term, remember, like I said, this Fool card being an Eight of Cups being there, this is saying that the problem in the situation is that there could be competition or other people that are involved that made you walk away, or maybe you weren't getting emotional fulfillment from this person. Okay, but I'm just noticing, attend to the details, reflecting on your priorities, and relax. Okay, so maybe there's just some details that you need to find out about this conflict of the news that came in. You're waiting for something, Scorpio. You're waiting for something, or waiting for this person to speak up, and I feel like you're trying to be patient. Okay, but it's hard because you do have a lot of feelings for this person. With the Queen of Cups being underneath that, yeah, I feel like you do have a lot of emotions for this person, and I feel like they do as well. But there's just something, and I feel like these people that are surrounding it is causing a lot of issues here, maybe more than need be. Maybe you need to have a conversation with this person about letting people get in your business. This is a relationship that should be between the both of you and no one else, because it's your relationship. No one else is in this relationship besides you. Okay, unless you know that this is a third-party situation. Okay, which is a possibility, because we do have that Five of Wands, and we do see the Four of Wands out here. Okay, so what I'm seeing, Scorpio, in the near future, we have the Fool card, I'm sorry, the Tower card, and that was clarified by the Two of Wands. Okay, so there's going to be something that shockingly and suddenly happens out of nowhere that has to do with somebody's plans about moving something forward or moving ahead in something. Okay, so this is saying to me that something's going to happen shockingly. It could be news, could be information, but there's something that's going to happen suddenly, and this is going to have something to do with the decision that needs to be made. But you also have time to arrive at them, right? I feel like don't be concerned maybe that if you're noticing a little slowdown in the speed, maybe that you're manifesting something. Take this opportunity to work on your long-term vision. But it's saying that you've accomplished a lot here, but there's still a lot to do, and with considering carefully, it might be the right time to maybe even take on some sort of new partner to your endeavor. Okay, it could be something that's a great benefit to have someone helping you along your path and sort of listening to those ideas that could greatly expand your worldview. Okay, but it's talking about there being a time to plan your next steps. Okay, assuming that clearly whatever actions you take will be successful in allowing yourself to dream. But if you're ready for a partner, this is saying that this is the card that's saying let us help you find one. Okay, with that Two of Wands. You could be evaluating your options, being a manager, and you could be successfully maybe even negotiating a contract and feeling a little restless about your current situation, or how you want to move things forward. Okay, so I'm trying to hurry up and wrap this up because my family just got back. So the next card we have, Scorpio, is for card 7. Okay, card 7 is representing your power in the situation. It's something that is a strong, empowering card. Okay, this is something where you're sort of maintaining your personal power. Okay, and I feel like with the Four of Wands being here, there's some sort of victory that I feel like you're gonna be having here. There's a milestone or something that's major happening in your life that you're wanting to celebrate. You're wanting to have a victory over a situation that you've given a lot of time and effort towards. Okay, but this is going to be completely up to your attitude, and if you're going to be able to do that, and as moving forward in the situation. but I feel like there's some sort of incredible achievement that you've achieved, okay? I feel like you've worked towards something. Your mindset is that you're ready to take on prosperity, and you have contentment right now, okay? This is saying your hard work is paid off, and now you can just step back and take some time to enjoy it. So if you want me to be honest, there's some sort of communication that you might have gotten in the past that sort of caused conflict. There's some truth, but I feel like with this tower, for me, the most of you, I'm feeling like this is a positive tower. This is saying something good is something big is happening, and it might change your outlook on the situation for you to plan something and make plans to move in a different direction, okay? But with the Four of Wands being here, you're celebrating. This is a card where you're saying, it's saying, you know what, I'm going to put down my roots. I'm having satisfaction. You don't have a care in the world. You're at peace, and you are possibly even maintaining some sort of happy family life. And this is a very special day. You could be, even for some of you, purchasing a new home, or maybe you're finding yourself possibly in the process of planning to purchase a new home with that Two of Wands being there, okay? With your hopes and fears, with the surrounding connection and energies, we have the Page of Swords. So this could be a child, a younger child. Maybe this person has a child. If that's not the situation, somebody around you in this situation is trying to gather information here. I feel like they're trying to gather information about you. They're looking directly at this Four of Wands, which is your attitude about the situation. So I'm looking at your energy, and this is the person's energy. So they're looking to you, and it's like, they're like, what has Scorpio got going on? Why do they have all these positive things happen to them? How did this happen? So somebody's watching you from a distance, and I feel like if you can keep from sharing everything that's going on in your life that's positive, that's happening, try not to share it with everybody, because I don't feel like everybody has your best interest at heart, and they might try to sabotage something, because this person looks like they're trying to find some information out on you to create conflict here, which is why we have that Five of Wands. They're trying to create some sort of conflict here. Maybe this even could be a third party that doesn't like the fact that this person could be moving forward with you. Maybe for some of you, this person could tell you and come in, if this is a third party, and say, hey, look, I'm leaving a relationship and I'm ready to move things forward. And maybe that's why you're all of a sudden in this Two of Wands energy, planning your next steps and where you're going to go. Okay. So your fears and your hopes in this situation, we have the Ace of Cups. Scorpio, it's quite evident clearly most of the time when we fear something, it's also the same exact thing that we want. We're hoping for it, but it's about trusting yourself enough to take that dive in, take that next step. Do you trust yourself enough to be able to meet this person? It's not even always about if we trust ourselves enough that the person can meet us in the middle, but sometimes if we trust ourselves enough. Do you trust yourself enough to be enough for this person? Do you think you can give them everything that you think that they deserve? Okay, but that's just a risk that you have to take. And this is saying with the Ace of Cups here, you're scared of this love. You want this love, yes, clearly, but you're also scared of getting hurt. Just like with anybody else, we're all scared, but that's just a detail that everybody has whenever you start a new relationship. We all take the risk, but it's about how big is that risk for you? Is this person worth taking that risk? Or are you going to let that risk and fear hold you back from having a new beginning with somebody who makes you happy? Because with this Ace of Cups being here, this is an overflowing abundance of love, okay? With the white dove above it and the cross, I feel like God and the angels are protecting this connection. I do feel like this is a divine connection that can bring you happiness. It might have started off rocky and maybe even foolishly, okay? And I could also see this Fool that we had at the beginning. Maybe this person, for some of you, maybe they were too scared to take a risk, but it's saying clearly now that they're ready. And you're in the correct energy to have this foundation and lay it down, okay? You're ready. Like I said at the beginning, I thought I was speaking to Scorpios who were ready to put people that were being, sort of in and out, playing with their emotions. You were ready for a committed relationship, somebody who was able and mature enough to handle a commitment. And I was right. This is the current energy and attitude you have. You are wanting long-term commitment. You're wanting some sort of marriage potential and success in a relationship that you can lay down those family roots with, where maybe you can say someday, leave something to your children if you have children, okay? So the possible outcome in the situation, Scorpio, depending on how your energy goes and if nothing changes at this current time, is the Star. This is positive. This is saying there's going to be an opportunity to heal something here with somebody that I feel like you feel is a wish fulfillment. I feel like this is somebody who you've wished for, and I do feel like there could be things around where you're needing to attend to other things, okay? Possibly could be having to do with details in your life. Maybe you need a plan to move to a different location. Maybe you need to put your kids in a different school that's further away from where you live. Maybe you need to figure it out what it is that you're going to do. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom. Maybe you are in a marriage and you're wanting to leave. You need to pay attention to the details and reflect on your priorities before making the step, okay, so that you're not overwhelmed. With relax being here, I feel like there's a lot more that you're overthinking about everything. I feel like you just need to step back and just go with the flow, the natural ebbs and flow of life. Yeah, it's scary, but I feel like you're going to see before too long that the divine is giving you something that you wished for. You could be dealing in Aquarius, but I feel like this is saying that there's going to be healing here, both spiritually, internally, and on a very spiritual level is what I'm hearing. This is somebody who is going to meet you. They're going to show you the sensual love. They're going to love you with the Queen of Cups being here. And I feel like with the Lovers, this is saying that somebody's going to be your divine counterpart, and they're going to give you the love that you've always deserved, the love that you've always given to everybody else that wasn't reciprocated. You're going to get what you finally asked for, but you have to be positive and you have to have a positive mindset. And for the most of you, I'm seeing that you are. You aren't going to take anything less, so this is very good. Okay, for some of you, the number 17, maybe the number 6 could be important. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in and find out what personal messages this person wants to say, and then we'll wrap it up. If these messages are resonating with you, Scorpio, if you don't mind hitting that like button. For those of you who feel guided to donate, my Cash App and my PayPal is in the description box below. For everyone who has already donated to my channel, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate all of your contributions. You have no idea how much it means to me. It helps me out right now. But I do feel like this person's very attractive to you. They're moving away, I feel like, from a third party, because I always look at the Queen of Wands as the other man or the other woman. So I feel like, Scorpio, somebody's moving away from somebody else that possibly doesn't fulfill them anymore, okay? And they're moving straight towards you, okay? I feel like you have a lot of positivity to look forward. Look, the High Priestess. You could be a High Priestess, you could be a reader. Look at this. The other card that flipped out was the Lovers. You know that this is your divine counterpart. You've been sitting back waiting for this person to sort of find the opportunity to give you what it is. You've been waiting. It's like, I feel like you've been waiting. You could be seeing a lot of 6s, a lot of 2s. For some of you, maybe the initials B or J could be important to you. And if you're not a High Priestess or a reader or something like that, then you could just have known. Your intuition could have been telling you that this was a divine connection all along. You were just waiting for this person to wake up and see it. Okay? This is positive, Scorpio. Okay? I feel like you don't have, I feel like you were questioning if it was an illusion, but I feel like you don't have to worry about that anymore, Scorpio. There's somebody who's finally going to put down juggling, and look, King of Cups. Somebody's not putting, they're putting aside this juggling, and they're going to be giving and offering you the love that you've always deserved, okay? Could be another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so let's get personal messages. Hang on. Let's get a music card first. Spirit, can you tell me what messages could be, or music could maybe play, the lyrics could be significant to this connection? Messages for Scorpio, please. Okay, I'm going to take all of them. I don't know. I guess it's different for all of you. So the first card that we have was Wildest Dream by Taylor Swift. So if this was a connection that maybe, like I said, it was a third party, it wasn't meant to be anything more, could have turned into something more. This could have been something like you're saying, she's talking in the song about her wildest dream is getting him, but she knows that's not going to happen. So maybe for some of you, this could have been a song you thought of, okay? We have Beautiful Crazy by Luke Combs. And last card we have is Summertime Madness by Miley Cyrus, okay? This could have been something that maybe took place during the summertime. Maybe y'all met in the summertime, or maybe you just you fell in love in the summertime, okay? All right, so let's see. Let's get some more messages for Scorpio from their person. Messages from their person, please, Spirit. Okay, that's quite a few. Okay, so the first card we have that came out says, I never experienced this intense of a connection before. I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. Miss you. Please understand that I need space right now. I fell in love the moment that I saw you. I feel empty without you. I hope the future will bring us together. I need to own up to where I feel sure about our relationship. I'm not the same person. Maybe we were better off separated. I think this is past thoughts. And I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Scorpio, cross watchers, these are the messages I have for you. I hope that I was able to bring you clarity into your situation. Until next time, bye.